area. We are so honored to be your nominees. This is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward. A future for freedom, opportunity, of optimism and faith. So to everyone in Chicago and across America, thank you. Thank you. Gentlemen, shortly. I'll see you in 2 days, Chicago. Good to be back in Milwaukee, really. Thank you. So as you know, the coach and I were together here in Wisconsin just 2 weeks ago. And the first rally after I announced that he would be my running mate, and it is so good to be back with all of you. Also bring greetings from our incredible President Joe Biden. Wasn't he terrific last night? And I know we are all deeply grateful for his lifetime of service to our nation. So Wisconsin, we have 77 days until the election. 77 days. And look, we know this is going to be a tight race until the very end. We have some hard work ahead of us. We have hard work ahead of us, but we like hard work. Hard work is good work. And with your help this November, we will win. We'll win. We will win. We will win. Because we're going to put in the hard work over the next 77 days. No, we haven't already won. 77 days of work to do, my friends. So listen, make no mistake. As we all know, this campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. This is not just about us versus Donald Trump. This is about two very different visions for our nation. One, ours, focused on the future. The other, focused on the past. And Wisconsin, we fight for the future. are trying to fulfill the American dream, and we need to give people help to get there. In fact, last week I announced my plan to build millions of new homes and help first-time home buyers with a down payment. $100 million more Americans a tax cut, including $6,000 to families during the first year of a child's life. That's about help with a car seat, with a crib, with diapers, with baby clothes. If we care about children, then let's help people. Help people. Unlike Donald Trump, I will always put the middle class and working families first. But now we know he has a different plan, Trump, right? Just look at Project 2025. Now, if he is elected, understand what that, by the way, can you believe they put that thing in writing, right? So that plan, though, tells us what they're up to. Donald Trump intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. He intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. And he wants to impose what is, in effect, a national sales tax, which will cost a typical family $3,900 a year. Understand that? And on top of all of this, he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. And you remember what that was like when insurance companies could deny people with pre-existing conditions? You remember what that was? Breast cancer survivors, children with diabetes, grandparents who need help and support being denied care. We're not going back. For freedom. And it is a fight for freedom. Like the freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government telling her what to do. I don't know what's up with these people, by the way. I mean, they just seemingly don't trust women. Well, we trust women. We trust women. And we know how we got to this place. We know how we got to this place with now over 20 Trump abortion bans. We know how we got here. The former President Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and as he intended, they did. And then in state after state, they proposed and passed laws to punish women, criminalize healthcare providers, in some states not even making an exception for rape or incest. And just yesterday, when he was asked if he has any regrets about ending Roe v. Wade, Donald Trump, without even a moment's hesitation, you would think he would reflect on it for a second, said no regrets. States and Congress passes a bill to restore the protections of Roe v. Wade, I will proudly sign it into law. As you all know, we are witnessing across our nation a full-on attack on hard-fought, hard-won fundamental freedoms and rights. Across our nation, like the freedom to vote, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, moment. And we must remember, as the generations of Americans before us who led the fight for freedom, the baton is now in our hands. We carry the baton. We carry the baton. And so much is on the line in this election. And understand, we have to understand something. This is not 2016 or 2020. This is not 2016 or 2020. And in particular, the stakes are higher for a lot of reasons, because we know what he does when he's in office, but including that, last month, the Supreme Court of the United States basically told the former president that he will effectively be immune knowing the individual we're talking about. Donald Trump has openly vowed to be a dictator on day one. He has openly indicated his intention to weaponize the Department of Justice against his political enemies. Yeah. Think about what we know about him and what he's told us. He even called for, quote, the termination of the Constitution of the United States. So let us be very clear. Somebody who intends to terminate the Constitution of the United States should never again have the opportunity to stand behind the seal of the President of the United States. Never again. Tim just looked at me and said, we're not going back, I think. So, Milwaukee, here's the thing, as you all know, it's why you are here, it's why you have taken the time to be here this evening. It all comes down, I love you back, and it all comes down to this. We're here. Spending this time together truly and deeply is because we love our country. We love our country. We believe in our country. To then fight for the ideals of our country. And that's what we are here to do. let's make a path. Let's make a path if y'all don't mind. Just let's make a path to right here. Let's just create a path. To right here. Let's create a path, guys. And thanks for looking out each other. Look out for each other, but let's create a path for the Mavericks. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. This is who we are, right? This is what we're about, looking out for each other. You know, it's about truly understanding what love thy neighbor means. Stranger, seeing a neighbor, understanding what that love of each other means. It's a big difference between what we're talking about and what's on the other side. So listen, I'll end with this point. The promise of America. The promise of America is what we are fighting for. And it is that promise that I think makes it possible that Coach Governor Walz and I would be sharing the same ticket. Think about that. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about it in the context of the promise of America. Two middle-class kids, one born in Oakland, California, to a working mom, the other a son of the Nebraska Plains who grew up working on a farm. We each face a question, and that question is, what kind of country do we want to live in, right? Do we want to live in a country of chaos and fear and hate? Or a country of freedom, compassion, and